Or is this full-time MMA now?
I love full-time MMA right now.
Full-time MMA?
MMA.
Nothing else?
My life, man, yeah.
Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Oh my god, full-time family! What the fuck did we just see? DC! Oh my lord, Daniel Cormier just knocked out Stipe Miocic in the first round after a back and forth brawl in the first round. There's more strikes thrown in the first round of this fight than the entire Ngannou vs. Lewis fight, but Daniel Cormier was able to connect on a big right hand backing out of the clinch on Stipe Miocic that set him down. DC followed it up with some vicious ground and pound, and the fight was over. Stipe Miocic was pissed off. He got up, pushed the referee a little bit, like he was pissed off the fight was over. He couldn't fucking believe it. He was, you could imagine, and probably concussed at that time. You know what I'm saying? We remember Daniel Cormier, what happened after he was knocked out by John Jones, and he acted out a little bit after being concussed. And this is kind of like flashbacks, but holy crap, Daniel Cormier just became the UFC's second champ. But this is a greater accomplishment. I'm sorry, Conor McGregor fans. I'm a Conor McGregor fan, but this is a greater accomplishment, and we just crowned, in my opinion, and I will argue to the death of it. We can do this tomorrow in a live debate. Fuck with your boy. But Daniel Cormier, the greatest fighter of all time, he made it clear tonight. He just knocked out the UFC champion in the first round that had the most title defenses in UFC history. Daniel Cormier remained undefeated at heavyweight, now 14-0. He's got wins over now Stipe Miocic, Frank Mir, Roy Nelson, and Josh Barnett, all at heavyweight where he's undefeated at. He went down to light heavyweight, and the only person he lost to was John Jones, who failed the drug test. Daniel Cormier is now the champ in the light heavyweight and heavyweight division, the two heaviest weight classes in the UFC, and the heavyweight champion already gets the title of the baddest man on the planet. So now Daniel Cormier is not only the baddest man on the planet, but the light heavyweight champion as well. Are you fucking kidding me? That's greatest of all time material. And if you're gonna debate, who's your argument? GSP, John Jones. It's arguably, actually, if you want to talk about at different weight classes, what Daniel Cormier was able to do, that eclipses what everyone's been able to do. Because Conor McGregor only had one fight at lightweight. Very impressive, he beat Eddie Alvarez, but he still only had one fight at lightweight to become the champ. George St. Pierre didn't hold the belt at the same time, but he still only had one fight at middleweight, and it was against Michael Bisping. Daniel Cormier had 14 fights at heavyweight. He beat heavyweight greats. Frank Mir, now Stipe Miocic, who is the stone cold killer coming in, just broke the heavyweight title defense record. Daniel Cormier knocked him out in the first round, and the only person to ever beat Daniel Cormier, which might be who you say is the GOAT, is John Jones. But John Jones has now failed multiple drug tests, and I believe you eliminate yourself from the conversation of greatest of all time if you fail multiple drug tests, which is what Daniel Cormier argued. Anderson Silva and John Jones, as great as they were, they eliminate themselves from that conversation. So if you take John Jones out of the conversation, who are you left with as the greatest mixed martial artist of all time? And you can't just say Daniel Cormier is a boring wrestler, because look what he just did at heavyweight. He just knocked Stone Cold Stipe Stone Cold out. Holy smokes. And then that's not all. Holy crap, what did we just see, brother? That's not all. Daniel Cormier was crowned the heavyweight champion. He was crowned the champ. But Brock Lesnar came in the ring afterward. Daniel Cormier called him out. Holy shit, did you guys see that? I was excited. I felt like a fucking kid again. Felt like some WWE promo shit. Brock Lesnar! He said, there's a guy. He's also a wrestler. Former UFC champion. Brock Lesnar, get your ass in here. Holy shit, son. Brock Lesnar came in the octagon and pushed DC. DC must have flew halfway across the octagon. What the fuck? He flew halfway across the octagon. But he wasn't having that shit. Brock Lesnar said what he had to say. He said, oh, he was disrespectful too. He said Stipe was a piece of shit. you're a piece of shit, and I'm coming or something like that. He definitely said they were both pieces of shit. I don't know what he said after, but that wasn't the important part. DC came back and pushed him back and was like, yo, get out of my octagon. I got some pictures to take. Holy shit. My mind is exploding with everything that just happened. Coming off of that co-main event, this definitely made up for it. Daniel Cormier just made history with a knockout, first-round knockout of Stone Cold Stipe Miocic. Holy crap. Greatest fighter of all time. You definitely have to give him the respect and put him in the conversation to all of you people that weren't before. And if you ain't going to give him the title, if you ain't going to give him the crown, he's got both of them on his shoulders. But if you don't want to give him the GOAT crown, just tell me who's your choice right now. Because we can debate this. I can't wait for the live debate tomorrow. We're going to do a Google Hangout. Everybody tune in. We're going to make it in the daytime, man. So make sure you subscribe, hit the bell button so you don't miss it. And as far as everything we just saw, what a great night of fights it turned out to be, thanks to DC. Holy crap, man. Daniel Cormier, the champ, coming through, getting it done. I did not expect this, man. Holy smokes. Let the full-time family know what you guys think in the comments. And I think it's a good time to run that DC champ remix one time.
Nobody fucking with me, yeah. I'm about to go be Stipe, yeah. Moving up to heavyweight, yeah. And I am destined to be great, yeah. And if you didn't know, they call me DC. And there's no one that you know that can beat me. Yeah, I fought John Jones, but was he clean? I don't think so. What's in that PP? Steroids, cocaine, probably weed. Testosterone, dick pills, and speed. And shrooms, and pills, and codeine. Goddamn, John turned into a dope fiend. And Stipe's about to turn into a folding chair. When I fold him up, I'ma win 2 belts and hold him up. On my champ shit, kinda knows what's up, little bitch.
And before we go, shout out to all the full-time MMA white belts that have hit the subscribe button. Make sure you also hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified every time I upload a video. And if you want to become a full-time MMA blue belt, purple belt, brown belt, or black belt, all you have to do is go to patreon.com/fulltimemma. I'm out.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking DOWG.